Countdown's on to cocktails and karaoke tonight at Blue Martini City Place. 7 o'clock, we're going to be there.
Denny's already told me he's getting his drink on tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Good.
He's also our sound guy, so that might be alarming.
It'll be fine.
This could be one for the ages tonight. Make sure you show up. And I forgot about this. I should have solicited. I guess you can still send us some emails. Our bud Justin, he said, your biggest, if not sexiest fan in DC Metro would like a drunk voicemail from you guys tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Let's bring that shit back.
Yeah. When we try to go out, when we go out partying together, we try to take a stack of emails with us. And then when we get all hammered, then we call up, we do the two-way call, and we record some of the conversations and play them back on the Monday.
Fun.
A lot of I love you, man.
Yeah. You'll get a lot of that. So, yeah, send us an email. Probably the best thing to do. Do it here quickly. If you're listening live, do it. I mean, we can grab them off our phones tonight, too. But, you know, when you get a little bit shit-faced, it gets trickier.
Oh, we don't remember to do anything.
Denny's does a better job. Denny's and I both, maybe we might get to it. But, you know, it depends upon how distracting the night is.
Yeah, just to let you know, take me out of that. I'm going to be there.
That's not your thing.
Yeah, not my thing. I'm a people person. I'm a shaking hands, kissing babies kind of guy.
I got you. Yeah, I hear you. Learned a little stuff yesterday. We talked about the poop hole loophole.
I forgot about that. Virginia, very fired up.
I just think it's wrong. I think
and you're not wrong about the act. You just think it's wrong to act like you're...
Well,
if you like to have butt sex, go for it. I mean, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Do what makes you happy. But don't go around and call yourself a virgin.
Yeah, and that's the poop hole loophole, that if you have anal instead of vaginal, that, I'm still a virgin.
It does sound a bit jarring.
The poop hole loophole.
But Jen T sent an email and said, hey, just saw this. I work in an OBGYN office, and we saw a 16-year-old girl that had a skin tag kind of thing, could turn into, HPV, possible cancer kind of stuff. It could be some serious stuff. To keep in mind that you can get all kinds of different venereal diseases. You got to wear a condom, and, you probably think there's zero consequences with that, but no, you can still do that, even though you can't get pregnant.
No, it's actually very easy to do because the skin is thinner. It's you're completely right. Anything you do sexually can come back and get you.
Yeah. I forgot about this, too. CJ from Kansas sent in this email, reminded me. You know what poop shoes are?
Poop shoes?
Poop shoe. White shoes?
No, we used to have that. We used to have a guy that at our old building, we called him white shoes because that's all you would see underneath the stall. And I don't know what it was timing-wise. Whenever I would go in there and have to use the bathroom, I would walk in and always...
White shoes would be pooping.
He was always on the toilet. Every time I go in there and need that stall. And we only had one stall. We had a urinal in one stall, and that was it. And every single time I needed that stall.
And white shoes is a little on the gross side, just as a man. So
Wasn't big on the hygiene.
No.
I remember their white Velcro shoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we found out who that guy was, actually.
Did we?
Yeah, we know who he is.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
So white shoes and poop shoes are different.
They are. Poop shoes, it's a lovely term that you use at work. You bring an extra pair of shoes so that when you do have to go number 2, you slip on your poop shoes and no one will know it's in fact you pooping.
Genius.
That is brilliant.
That's a person that they're a planner and they're doing it right.
Because you notice that because when I'm at the sink and I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, somebody taking a deucer. I look at the shoes. I'm like, okay, those kind of shoes, who would that be?
That is the type of person that packs their lunch the night before. They're very prepared.
You can't beat that person.
No, they
know what's up.
They're well armed.
I mean, that's really very impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Very impressive. Got an email here from Julio. Said, hey, I'm the one that called about my wife who eats the pickled bologna and told about the soda ski. It's in Kentucky, and we're going 4th of July weekend, so we'll bring you back a pack.
Oh, you should. Jay Bird needs to try ski.
I'd be tickled pink.
Oh, what a sweet thing.
I don't ever remember drinking. I knew of it. It was the kind of soda that they would throw in those little ice bins that would be up by the register in the little Quickie Mart. Ski Pop is real, the low budget
Jaybird loves generic
Cheap
soda.
I do.
Yeah.
A lot of times, especially the cola.
You probably love it.
The generic cola I find to be very syrupy and sugary, and that's what I'm into.
Might change your world. I don't know how far Ski Pop goes. That's what we called it. In fact, Ski Pop was our nickname for a beer. We used that because no one in the right mind would actually drink ski. So we were like, okay, hey, you got a Ski Pop.
Okay.
Because nobody would be like going, do you mean the soda or beer? Because people always knew, be like, no one drinking that.
Another underrated cola, I feel. You guys ever had RC Cola?
Yeah, that used to be
So
big.
good.
I feel like the area I was in, a lot of cola drinkers up around there. The Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, that tri-state area around in
they
there.
used to sell it back in Lake Park, and they had even the cherry RC Cola.
Yeah, they did have a lot of
Shit
different
was
varieties.
good.
Mr.
I
Pibb
feel like we should do
was
a
big.
cola taste test because I can't remember what RC Cola even tastes like.
It's not in every store because I actually looked for it, but you still see it here. It's still local.
It was big, yeah.
Sugary.
Soda. Yeah, I mean, you could tell by the teeth that they love soda.
It was a Lake Park staple. I remember we'd go to Kelsey Park. My dad worked at the tennis courts, and we would get the convenience store pizza and RC Cola and just fuck it up. Oh.
That was a joy before I knew all the
Yeah.
things about soda. I mean, it's such a joy. Such a joy.
Yes, I know. It's going to kill me. You don't have to send me those articles. Send
Yeah, we
that
know
to
that, but
Kevin.
yeah.
Have you tried that new Coca-Cola? It's in a green can, and it says it's made with stevia instead of,
Oh, no doubt. That's what I always drink with my stuff, the stevia.
Have I tried that? Of course I've tried it.
I
Oh, you
haven't
have?
tried it.
Yeah, I've tried
Is
it.
it good?
I'm an OG kind of dude.
Yeah.
I like me some. I love Coke and I love Pepsi. I'm the opposite of Panda. I want to stop these cola wars. I want to bring the
Still
cola.
got the caramel coloring, though, right?
It does.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
terrible for you. It's awful.
Yeah.
But
Every,
fuck,
now,
what
every
is
now and
not?
then. But boy, every now and then I'll have a drink. Like my kid will get and he likes a Dr. Pepper, which that was growing up. That was my favorite too. And so I'll steal a little drink every now and then.
If you haven't had-
It's good.
It's so good.
Nothing better with a hangover.
Yeah.
If you haven't had
Or
a
just when you're just that right level of parched, man, you get the right cold soda. It is great.
For a non-soda drinker, if you haven't had it for a while, because there's been times in my life where I was not drinking soda, and then I'll finally get a Coke, and it feels like an
Like
orgasm.
knocks you on your ass,
It's
doesn't
like
it?
an
Yeah.
orgasm in my head.
It's great. I get it, man. I get it. Yeah, the right day, right time.
My eyes
right
roll
I mean,
back.
that is
Yeah.
a good soda if you jizz yourself when you drink
No,
it.
there's been times
Yeah.
I'll drink it and I go, oh, and my eyes are rolling back. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Julio also want to know if Jaybird we're going to the All-Star game. Want to know if you guys had any deals. I'm a big baseball fan. That's why I'm asking. Leo told me the other day that we're going to get together a package we're going to be able to give away. It's going to have everything. It's going to have the Futures game, the Celebrity softball game, Home Run Derby, and the All-Star game. Those are the 4 big events
Wow.
happening with it. Yeah, we're going to get that to give away. That's what he's teasing me with, so we're kind of working on an idea for it. But that's all we're going to have. I won't have any for my own personal. And I can't afford it. It's too big of a ticket for me. So, I mean, unless somebody just like going, here, please, and that never happens. So, but
Some swingers might call you and be like, hey, we got tickets.
Hey, look, they might call me too. I'm swing bait as well. You said
are.
it.
You
Yeah.
are. And you love baseball.
I want to get swing bait T-shirts so bad, and we have to wear them together though.
I agree. Yeah, I like it. I think I'm going to go down. They've got the convention center, the Miami Beach Convention Center. They're going to have kind of like the fan zone.
Okay.
That
I think
sounds
I'm gonna
big.
go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down and do that, and then they got a parade on Biscayne one of the days. So I think we're gonna do both those probably one day,
That's fun.
and that's it. And we'll probably do the parade if I can find a bar near the parade route where I can still get cocktails and.
Oh, you will. I know you. I believe in you.
Yeah, if I could sit like on a deck somewhere, and I think I know the one bar. If the route goes right across AAA, if it goes that far north, then they got a deck right there. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna get cocktails. I'm gonna watch it. Other than that, no, that's it. You gonna go check anything out, Jaybird?
I don't know. It depends. I have to get really, really sauced to go down there because
Yeah.
I do. I know it sounds weird, but I have massive anxiety at
Yeah.
those big structured buildings, and it really depends on how I feel. Sometimes I just don't want to get hammered. It's not in the cards,
Well,
baby.
there's sometimes hammer doesn't go well with.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I also don't want you to have to worry about anything. Although if I had about 4 or 5 beers, I should be fine. It's just it's a bit of a struggle sometimes.
I get it. Talking about Kentucky John said on a redneck recipe, if you take ketchup and Coca-Cola and mix it in a bowl and then you brush it on your fucking chicken and you grill it, you're going to have barbecued chicken. I grew up on it. Try it out.
Okay.
That sounds disgusting.
That's his Kentucky John being Kentucky John. I like his act.
Yeah, they got, man, redneck recipes. In fact, they ought to do. They probably, somebody probably has a
they
redneck cookbook.
Definitely do.
They make some weird shit, man.
I bet your redneck is.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
What?
I just got a text. That's too funny.
What is it? Who does it pertain to?
It pertains to our swinging topic today. Some friends of ours, a couple that we know, they heard it and they were listening to the show and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna mess around with your wife," and the queen wasn't listening, so she texted Kim. She said, "Hey, you want to go skinny dipping?" LMAO. And Kim wasn't listening, and she just texted me back. She's like, "Oh my gosh, they're swingers." I told you, she's always so suspect on everybody being swingers. That is too great. Yeah, I told my buddy, I'm like, you gotta let me know what she says. And I'm like, she will totally take the bait.
Keep it going.
Yeah. Oh, that is too funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him know that because I'm like,
no
yeah.
wonder they're so friendly.
Yeah.
They're trying to bop you.
Because the queen will, like, all the time she'd be going, "Oh, there's." I'm like, Kim,
Bop?
what do you think? Yeah.
Bop you?
Why do you think everybody's swingers? That's too funny.
There is a lot of swingers. I mean, at least a lot that called in. I don't know if there's a lot in South Florida, but when we have a swinging topic, man, do they like to call up.
I think that swingers don't have a lot of fear. Like, nothing scares them.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I don't think anything.
Even calling a radio station, they're like, fuck it, I'll just call.
I think nothing scares them in the sexual world because even if you are protecting yourself, you can still get diseases.
I know a couple of swingers, and they're just bold. They just tell you like it is, and they just they're outspoken a little bit. They're like, "Hey, this is who we are. I get what I want."
Can you be a swinger if you've got a small penis? I feel like it's so not a small penis kind of a game. If you're swinging, you're probably throwing down some heat.
I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
Think about it though. If you're hey, hey, come on, look at my small dick. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, even like girls that are overweight probably get more action than small dick guy.
Damn.
Yeah, and I think, part of what happens too, because my buddy who his wife texts Kim the skinny dipping thing, is they got friends that are swingers, and I think Kim's seen their friends, and that's sometimes that if you
are the company you keep.
Swingers do set off that swinger vibe,
yes.
And there's just something about it where I think she was like picking up on that, and she's like going, okay, if they're. And I think they're swingers. I think that's what it was. I think it was guilt by association. She really strongly got, because she told me about this couple. She's like, "Oh, I think they're swingers." I'm like, "They're not. There's no way they're swingers."
Turns out they're swingers.
They're not swingers, but their friends are.
Oh,
and
okay, the friends.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Because I think Kim was getting the vibe from the friends, and she's like going birds of a feather, so they got to be swingers too. I'm like, they're not swingers. She's like going, I don't know. That couple seems like they are.
So an interesting kind of a topic. Someone sent me a question, or they said sometimes people aren't swingers, but they are a step like almost swinger light. They like to watch other couples have sex. They're not going to switch off, but for example, if you and Panda were hanging out with me and a chick, and you guys liked it. You don't want to sleep with us, but you want to watch us have sex, and that gets you going.
We want to watch you finger bang.
You want to watch me do things?
Okay.
Yeah, and
Maybe,
that's what
yeah.
charges you up.
Yeah.
That's another thing people, not full on swing.
Yeah. Well, my wife is so swinger sensitive. She thinks everybody in the world is fucking swinger.
Well, now's the time to mess with her.
Oh, I know.
We got to get everybody, even
Yeah,
swingers
yeah.
and not swingers.
Yeah.
When you see the queen out, throw that swinger vibe at her.
Yeah,
How should I do it? Should I let her off the hook now, or should I keep it going?
No, keep it going. Is she
Should I
going
keep this going?
Is she going to Blue Martini tonight?
I don't know. He just asked me, should his wife keep messing with the queen?
Yeah, go for it.
I think so. Keep that swinger thing at least alive until tonight.
Think about that whole pit bull thing you went through. That went for a long time. I think it's time for you to get a little payback. Let it breathe.
Yeah, okay. I got to figure out how to play this, because, I want to... He's like going, yeah, she's going to block my wife. Because how far can I go down the path? Because at some point, I got to try to convince the queen, no, they're not really swingers. And the more you lay, and I just know her mentality, the more even joking laying it in, it's going to sink deeper and deeper down into her brain. Even if you say, no, that was all a joke.
You can't joke with her.
No, it's because
You really
sinking,
can't.
it's sinking into her brain that they're swingers. And
She's
now,
formulating an opinion.
right. And when she's like a pit bull in that, like where you get clamped down on something, she's not releasing. And she's that way with opinions. Where when she clamps down on opinion, I don't know if I've ever changed her mind on anything ever. When she's got that lock jaw,
You're done.
yeah, then it's like there's nothing you can throw out all the proof.
Well,
in
tell
the
your
world.
friend, be careful, because he's
I
making
know.
himself a swinger. If he doesn't care, it's one thing.
Yeah.
If people go up to her randomly tonight and just like throw that swinger vibe, that would be funny.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, because that'd be a fun way.
Like
Yeah.
randoms that she doesn't know.
If you ever want to mess with us, yeah. But then I don't know. I wouldn't encourage it.
We did.
I don't know. Yeah, because when we're close with people, she'd be like going, I think they're swingers, but she doesn't know anybody. Yeah, she might flip out on somebody. The queen's one of them people. You just don't know.
Don't poke the snake.
Kev's always going to be friendly with you. Kev's going to be good. The queen, I can't promise that. I can't promise that. That's sometimes, you just don't know. I can't tell you. She could lose her shit on somebody, and she'd be like, I don't care. Tell them to get their fucking hands off you. And they're like,
Oh.
We do have a swinger poll up on the KVJ Facebook page. Mm-hmm. It's looking like, people want to bang you and Panda more than Kevin and the Queen.
Really? Because Kevin and the Queen, the picture y'all used,
No,
Kevin and the Queen look much better.
Definitely Panda in Virginia.
Yeah.
Kevin talks too much about how, he has no showering. I think that has something to do with it.
oh,
maybe.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's gonna repulse a lot of people. And she's just like, she would not. I mean, if we're talking about you're bringing your sensibilities into it, yeah.
Oh, well, there's one that wants Kevin because they said Virginia is too outspoken. All right, I can see that.
I am not outspoken in the bedroom, though. You can ask Panda. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not one of those, like, your neighbors are like screamers and making all kind of noise. That is not me.
Really?
Really.
You guys aren't vocal. You guys aren't vocal love makers. Give me.
I will a little bit, but it's not like like your neighbors. You're not going to hear anybody screaming from across the yard.
But you won't even like talk. Like, I
will, yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn around. You're like,
a little bit, yeah.
give me a taste.
Give Daddy what he
I'm
likes.
not giving you a taste.
Give me a taste.
No, I'm not.
Give me
You're
Give him
not
a
getting in the
taste.
mood.
Yeah,
Come on.
How do you quiver? Like,
Huh?
give me like a. How would you if you?
I don't quiver. Who the fuck quivers? You quiver?
I don't know.
He's a quiverer. Look at him.
Yeah.
You know who quivers? Girls.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, give me
not
like
quivering.
What are your grunts? So like, how would you if you were moaning? How
Yeah,
would it,
guys grunt. Girls quiver.
I do both, baby. I like to grunt. I like to moan. I like to quiver.
Yeah, I
okay.
grunt in bed like I take a shit. I don't know. What do you want from
That's
me?
hot, Kev.
Well, what do you want from me?
I want.
I mean, come on.
I
Look
wanna
at me
hear,
in the mood.
He wants to swing.
I want to hear, your swing bait.
Yeah.
I want to hear the carnal sides of Kev.
The carnal Kev.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna probably tell him, be like, I don't know.
Just
Let me
be
see.
careful,
Look,
yeah.
I know.
Just be careful when you're messing with the queen, because you just don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
She's not like us.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how I do want to see how she responds, though. I'm gonna just try to be like, no, they're. Okay, I'm gonna write. And she's like, oh my gosh, they're swingers. I'm gonna be like, ha ha, funny face, right? Funny face, ha, with the tears coming out. Like I'm really laughing hard.
You're not an emoji kind of guy.
I do
now.
the emoji thing anymore because like I used to be ha, but that was just like
Dicky. It's kind. It's
just like ha.
That's all I get, 2 letters.
It's
Yeah.
You'll send Kevin a 7-page text. Ha.
Yeah.
Damn. I guess that one didn't hit.
So I didn't used to be an emoji guy. I'm trying to get more comfortable with the emojis.
That's good.
The ha was just like so.
Kev can be
Coarse.
Kev
It was
can be
like-
kind of a Dicky texter.
Yeah, I'm trying to loosen up a little bit on my texting. So yeah, I'll do ha, like, oh, I'm laughing so hard, I got fucking tears coming out of my
Yeah,
eyes.
you're growing. I like
Yeah,
this.
so I'm gonna give the queen that, and then I'm gonna add even to that, like, you're too funny. It was something from today's show.
Oh, you're telling her?
I know. He won't let it go.
No, it's the best move.
He won't let it
Honestly,
breathe.
and this is the thing. Knowing the queen, she's still not going to believe it. She'd be like, bullshit. She's going to come back. I'm predicting. I know my wife. She's going to
Because
come
she
back.
already thought they were.
Yeah.
And now they're
She's like-
joking about it. You know, there's a little bit of truth in every joke.
She's gonna say that.
Yeah. She's like, that's why as I thought about it, as funny as this could be, it's if I mess around anymore, I'm putting a nail in the coffin.
Well, I can see joking around a little bit. If you were swingers trying to get people who are non-swingers joking about it.
Right, you joke
that
about
is-
it.
Maybe she's
Oh.
right. Maybe they are swingers, and maybe they're duping you, Ralston.
No, they're not.
Damn.
No. I do sometimes get the swinger vibe, but they're definitely not swingers.
If they wanted to swing and the queen was into it, would you do it?
No, I'd never do anything like that. No way.
It's not
Not my
smart.
thing, and I would not do it.
There's no good that can come from it, especially with people you know.
No, I agree with you both. I just got to ask the tough questions.
I mean, if you have a wild weekend in Vegas, with strangers or a hooker, have some fun. But I don't think you should ever do that kind of shit with people you know.
you got something you want to talk about from Vegas?
I don't have any Vegas stories, but if I was to do something crazy and like wild like that, you can bet it would be in a town where nobody knows you and with people that you've never seen and you're never gonna see.
Do you think you and Panda would ever bring another? I'm not saying swinging, but another person in the bedroom. Is that completely off the table?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's completely off the table.
That's not a no.
But I wouldn't seek it out because as I get older, I realize fantasy is better as fantasy. Sometimes when you put that shit into reality, you're going to be disappointed. Something's going to happen weird.
If someone gets brought in, though, is it a guy or a girl? Or you don't know that yet either?
No sausage. No.
Yeah, that'd be. I can
ain't
see
gon-
you be intimidated. Yeah.
I'm not going to be a rotisserie chicken. That is not what Mama is down with.
So you're more of the
Yes.
the clam. Got
Yeah.
ya. Okay.
Bring
No-
in the beef, hold the sausage.
No sausage, more clam.
I wonder what the numbers are on women that prefer another woman versus another dude. Because it's a very porn-like thing where and it's just like, oh my gosh, like some of those
Two dicks is an assault.
Gosh, they're just too
No,
much.
That's
There
too
are
much.
some people that like
it's
it,
just
though.
like- but I wonder what are the numbers for real, and not this ain't the porn world, but women, and this is a stat you would never know, but what percentage of women prefer another woman in a threesome over another guy?
Well, it goes into the whole cuckold thing too. Now, remember that is when the one guy brings another guy in. He watches that guy
so complicated.
completely.
No, I would not be down with that. Even if Panda said, "Oh, the cuckold gets me going. I need this guy to come in here and just drill
I've got this
ya."
buddy of mine. He's really
No.
cool.
No.
His name's Jaybird.
No no friend of yours is gonna come drill me while you watch. That ain't my fun.
But isn't that something that some people, they are so into it?
I have a friend.
Who?
I won't tell you his
Got-
name, but you know him.
You gotta write it. You have.
I can't write it down. You've met him, but when he was married, that was his thing.
He liked to watch his wife.
He liked to watch his wife get drilled by other guys.
Golly.
I know
They
him.
would bring other girls. They would have all kinds of fun.
God.
How
And
well do I know?
You don't know him that well, but you know him. You know of him. You've seen him around me a lot.
Oh gosh, the mind's a racing.
I'm his friend. You're not his friend.
I think I know who it is now.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy because it's fascinating for me to listen to him tell his stories. They do nothing for me as far as like sex. Don't write it down. Just like,
I love how
what did I say?
I love how
Don't
he
write
turned
it
away.
down. What did he do?
He's
Go
starting
to
to
write
write
it down.
it
He
down.
has to know.
Yeah.
Text it to me.
Look, just look at my computer.
That's correct.
I nailed it.
You
I
knew
knew
it. You knew it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you know too.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me to hear, but I would never want to be involved in anything
Yeah,
like
right.
that.
I got that too with some friends that, yeah, you're like, okay, it's fascinating, but like, don't even. I'll put up a wall right now to let you know. Don't bring me into your world. Like, I want to hear the story, but don't think like this is my curiosity is.
Yeah, I'm not
And
gonna
he
go in and take
knows.
one for the Gipper.
Like
Yeah.
this guy knows that I am not down with that kind of stuff personally, but he also knows I'm fascinated by hearing his stories, but I would never want to be involved.
I bet $10 million he has jerked it to you with such weird scenario. I know you think he
I don't
has
think
it.
he has.
I bet my face on it
I
without
don't
a.
think he has.
Yeah, well, that's because you are a little naive with the situation, my friend. You don't
I
have
think
a penis.
he likes a freaky girl, and he knows
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's told people that I'm not, and I'm kind of boring.
But I'm not saying that he's into you or anything, but in the history.
not.
No, he's not. But in the history of him knowing you, he's without a doubt jerked it. Oh, it's These are the facts. They cannot be disputed.
Making friendships everywhere weird. It's Jay Bird.
I'm not. Look, sometimes reality's weird, bro.
Somebody sent in a text, and they wanted to know that our hookup or hang-up girl today, Stephanie, if it doesn't work out, is Jay Bird going to take a shot at that?
Oh, wait, let's
not even.
yeah.
Okay, this is like the
I'm just-
secret.
I'm just
Don't put
throwing
that,
it out there.
Don't put that out in the universe. We will deal with that burrito.
Okay.
On Taco
Talk
Tuesday.
Talk to us, yeah.
Talk to us next week, and she'll give us she'll be honest.
And I'm not. And again, Kevin's brought this up like twice today. I'm not bringing this up. I am not trying to be a cock blocker.
You don't want to put that energy out there in the universe because you wish the best for Will.
I do, but she is really good looking. But I agree. You're right. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Don't you want to see Will happy? He's a single dad making it happy by himself for his kid.
This is the After the Show podcast, Mama. We turned into pirates on this video.
Yeah, she did say that they've been texting back and forth, and she thinks he's really cool. And she's like, she's really, it's
Look,
going well
Virginia,
so far.
listen.
I put my personal stamp on this one. I worked really hard on
You
this.
have to
Well, then there
Don't
you go.
stick your dick in
I'm
between
not.
it.
Okay, let's calm down here for a second. It's a radio fucking bit, all right? It's a bit. Second of all, I would never do that. And third of all, whatever I do or say on the air, if it's meant to be with those two, I'm not going to be prying into their bullshit. If they're going to go out and do their thing and it's meant to be, it's going to be meant to be.
You're the unicorn,
I
though.
am not
as
the
soon as you
unicorn.
come along and say, hey, I'm
not saying-
interested.
I'm not
you
saying that.
are maybe inadvertently.
I'm-
you will cock block a Will so quick.
I am an entertainer. I get paid to entertain motherfuckers. I'm trying to be entertaining. Well, Kevin keeps bringing it up.
I know,
Well,
because
I
it's
know,
out
we
there.
got a text about it. Somebody want to know.
It's in the universe.
I'm just the freaking, like, I'm the fucking Seacrest.
How
I'm
do
here
you-
just, you
We
know.
just have to give Will the best opportunity possible.
Y'all are assuming that she's even into me. She's not even into me. She's doing a dating game. She's let's calm and hold the horses here. I was having some fun on the radio. That's all I was doing.
Come on, she's into you.
She's not into me.
She's a single girl running around South Florida. They're all into you. I've seen it.
You act like that's so not true.
You're the puss hound of the Palm Beach.
So not true. And you need to stop saying that
You
shit.
make him so mad.
It does, because you're painting me as something that I'm not. Come on.
I'm just messing with
Motherfuckers believe you, though. I love how she says she's just kidding. She does this all the time.
All the
She
time.
doesn't always say
She
she's
does
just,
all the
I mean,
time.
public, so hey, Bird.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I wish I knew what you did on the weekends. You don't tell me nothing no more. You used to tell me.
Yeah, I can't imagine why. Because, screw
I gotta
that.
follow you again.
You won't.
I gotta get a free
You
weekend.
You lost your heart. You always say this for 2
I'm getting
years.
too old for sitting in a van for 6 hours. It's so time consuming.
Mama has lost her heart.
It is a big commitment.
I don't have the patience of those turnpike snipers where you sit in a car for hours. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a lot of work goes into it.
But with this, I wish Will the best. All right.
That did not sound sincere.
Oh, whatever. I blame Kevin. Kevin's smugginess is rubbing off on me.
Let me see what else got to jump on here today. Denise giving you her take on Magnolia's birthday party. She said a 12-year-old having 50 friends at a birthday party is a bit much. When she mentioned things got stolen, kids smearing slime in the bathroom, these are not friends. Out of those 50 kids, she's probably close to 10, maybe 15. Those other kids are acquaintances and based on their behavior, haters. I personally think Mags is too young to be technically having house parties that run like a frat house. I know Virginia is trying to be that cool mom, the mom that wants to give your kids everything, but she has to be so careful. And yes, 12-year-olds can be absolutely crazy and reckless. But those kids who did those horrible things are simply not true friends. Virginia needs to drop these parties down a serious peg.
Well, so Nikki, what do you have to say for yourself about that?
I kind of agree with her. You know, it wasn't in my house, first of all. If it would have been in my house, it would have been considerably less kids. I probably would have kept it at 15. Magnolia has a lot of different groups of friends. She's got Girl Scouts, she's got her new school, and she's got her old school friends. So she had kids there from St. Clair. She had kids there from All Saints. She had kids there from Bach, where she is now. She had kids from Girl Scouts. So she did have a lot of different groups that were intermingled.
You know what my mom would say about all that? Your kid is too busy. Have 3 friends and that's it.
Your kid is too busy.
Oh, she would totally say that.
I kind of felt like if we rented the party room, we should try to fill it. I
man.
mean, 10 kids in a party room looks lame.
Who gives a shit, though? It's not lame. But look, don't apologize for who you are. You like to throw down parties. That's your personality, and that's what I love about you. You don't do it by the book. Yeah, shit's going to happen. Shit's going to be thrown on the wall. Shit's going to get stolen. But Magnolia had a good time, and don't change.
She did. And you know what? All those kids were texting her and messaging her. They was like, we had so much fun. That was the best party. We can't wait for your birthday next year.
Not
like,
bad,
Mags,
right?
Mags, we're not doing this next year.
Do Vicious V, however that is.
Yeah, it's whatever your thing is, whatever you want to do. Maybe I'll say this for the KVJ hate song.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Is it that good?
Who are they
Now
attacking?
you have to read it
It's got to
us.
be me. It's got to be me.
Who do you think it is?
It's me.
Think it's you?
I definitely.
No, it's Virginia.
Oh, sweet. Let's turn it up.
You got to read it
Give me
now.
some
Okay, but then
popcorn.
I'll give it to you to put in the hate song. Yeah, we'll
Okay,
use it later.
there's plenty more comments for her.
Why are there so many commercials airing with Virginia talking? It is getting annoying listening to her voice. She needs to stop trying so hard to sound young.
Oh, shit.
Bitch, I own my old.
Yeah, can you get your voice done
I am
with
not
plastic?
trying. If there's
Oh,
one
that's
thing,
great.
I'm not trying to sound young.
God,
Does
that's
your
awesome.
can your plastic surgeon fix your voice?
Oh, that's great.
That's a good
That
one.
is a
Is
good
that
one.
from a
No.
guy or a girl?
Sounds like a
It's a girl.
Dude, it's from Xavier, a guy named Xavier.
yeah, dudes.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
there's
Yeah.
a type of dude that really does not like Virginia, and there's a type of dude that does not like me either. But I know the personality. It's almost like I can see a profile on Facebook and know, yep, that's a Virginia hater. That's a bird hater.
I'm going to go on Facebook and drop every Xavier I have.
They wrote she is also crazy for defending the dude that stole the rabbit. Psycho.
Oh, I
That dude did it for love.
kind of agree with this email. Well done, Xavier.
Xavier?
Well, we're hitting.
Is that one of your pen names?
She's trying
No.
too hard to sound young.
That's a good one. One of my pen names. No, it's not. It says real, motherfucker.
We real motherfucker.
Oh, man. That was hysterical. Jess from Allentown with a little hashtag be cool for our special 9-year-old boy Christian. Yesterday, while waiting in the doctor's office, he kept getting up on his own to hold the door open for everybody who walked in. Then in a hashtag be cool full circle moment, we met a couple named Ashley and Nanette who helped us find our first geocache and gave us some tips. Do good, and good comes back around. We love and listen to you guys every single day.
That is true.
Yeah.
Do good and good comes back around. You put it in the energy in the universe and you give and you just give without like conditions or strings and then just go live your life. You'll be so surprised what wonderful things fall in your lap.
Proves my point again that our Allentown numbers are through the fucking roof.
I think it's the same gal.
Is
She
it?
emails a lot, yeah.
Okay. See, I think we've got other families in Allentown that listen. I think our numbers are big in Allentown.
If we
I'll have
don't,
Suits check the KVJ map and maybe give us, there's one.
if we don't have other Allentown, maybe she can go around and recruit some just to make you happy.
Allentown's a Billy Joel song, and that town sticks out to me.
I know
so-
it does. Yeah, you say it all the time. We're going, we have massive numbers in Allentown. No, we got one.
Well, it's all how you kind of sell
I
it.
hear
Kev.
ya.
Our numbers are huge in Allentown, PA.
Well, all the factories were shutting down. In his defense, there's not a lot of people there.
You're right. Someone's singing Billy Joel. I like it.
And Nadia sent us hashtag be cool idea. And I wanted to read this because I think we got a response here and an answer. She said, just a quick example of a hashtag be cool idea for your listeners. It's not about what I did, but rather an idea for others to do. During browsing Instagram posts, I stumbled upon a post about a 4-year-old girl who's about to have her third heart surgery.
Oh my goodness,
And-
4 years old.
Yeah, usually she says I'm skeptical about this kind of stuff. You never know. But they set up a wish list on Amazon, the items that the girl wants, toys, headphones, blankets, that kind of stuff. And it took me about 3 minutes to select a $15 item. I sent it to her directly to her house. The address was set up as private. I feel great knowing that while fighting her disease, she'll be able to listen to her videos and movies using the pink headphones that I sent to her. This is a very easy to do, and everybody can find a child in need. Just a cool idea. Imagine if we all sent an item to a child in need each month. Virginia, you can take it and tell Nadia what she can do.
I can absolutely tell you what you can do. the best thing that I could suggest to you is to give to a charity like Little Smiles, because that is exactly what Little Smiles does. This morning, we sent over some more stuff to Joe DiMaggio. One of our littlest listeners is having a heart transplant, and the parents, everybody's distraught. I mean, it's a tough time.
Can't imagine.
Little Smiles will go in and bring computers. Little Smiles goes in and gives iPads. Little Smiles tells these families, hey, after chemo, we're sending you to Disney and we're picking up the whole tab. Not just for the kid, but for mom, dad, siblings, everybody. And Little Smiles is what we call vetted. Little Smiles is a guaranteed place you can send your money and know that it's going to the right place. Sometimes with these GoFundMes and these individual people that are raising money on a page, there's no way for you and I to vet them. We can't go to their house. But Little Smiles is vetted because we work through the nurses and the doctors and the social workers in the hospital. These are the caregivers that are with these patients day in and day out. They know who's needy and they know who's not. They know who's needy and they know who's greedy. And the nurses actually tell Little Smiles what to do. So when the nurses contact us and they say, hey, this kid needs an iPad, Little Smiles gets it there sometimes within 24 or 48 hours based on that nurse's recommendation. So I can tell you, you know, her sentiment is exactly dead on. Keeping a kid's mind off of their tragic, unfortunate medical situation. That is awesome. And we love that vision that you have. You can do it through Little Smiles, and you can do it with the guarantee that it's never going to be going to the wrong place.
And I think, you know, the one thing hopefully we're going to get to here soon is letting you know the stories, like the one that you're talking about today, where you can actually see the kid, you can see a little bit about the story. You could then make a donation to say, oh, I'd love for that kid to have headphones while he's in the hospital, and then you can see a follow-up video with the kid using the headphones and be like, hey, those are my headphones I got for him, and you can see the joy it brings to him. That's the true power of it. So, yeah, we're going to hopefully, as you know, being the partners with Little Smiles, be able to start doing that and letting you see those stories, be like, oh my gosh, look at what I'm doing, my direct contribution here.
Well, me and Jaybird did this last week with a little girl named Bella, who
adorable, big time fan of the show. Her whole
Huge
family
fan.
is such a loving, awesome family.
So awesome. She wanted the new Nintendo, the newest little Nintendo thing. It wasn't even really available in a lot of places, but we found it. And Jaybird went in there and talked to her on a Tuesday. I went in there and talked to her on a Wednesday. Gave her the little gaming system. Gave her a whole bunch of other little toys.
That's awesome.
That's what Little Smiles does. And we customize it based on each kid. It's not like we go into a hospital and bring kids stuff that they don't want. We fulfill.
You give a little girl a football. Yeah, it's not happening.
Never. We give them their wish list.
The cool thing I'm noticing, Kev, which is awesome, a lot of people are starting to do the hashtag Be Cool movement with just on social. I'm seeing it on other people's social media saying hashtag Be Cool, and
That's
other
awesome.
people are sharing it. So
Love
I think
that.
people are getting the message.
Good. That's it, man. We're trying to, you know, push that on.
That's awesome.
Keep it going. So, yeah, that's something to do. So if you'd like to be a part of that, you can always make any donations to littlesmiles.org. And then, like I said, we're also going to let you know about some of these kids when we can and say, hey, look, we'd love to hook them up with this while they're in the hospital. And can anybody give us $300? Can we get to that so we can buy this, and then we'll let you see it?
When we can put those pictures up, we do. You know, a lot of the HIPAA laws and a lot of the parents, you know, they don't want it to be publicized.
I get
They don't
it.
want their picture. Bella and her mama were super cool, and that's why if you go on KVJ Facebook right now, you'll see it on there. You'll see pictures of Bella, and you'll see pictures of her with her gaming system that Little Smiles bought her, and we do that as much as we can.
And it's not one of those charities, too. Sometimes you hear that be going, yeah, I make a donation. I hear only like 10 cents of my dollar is going to actually what I want it to.
There is such low administration costs when it comes to Little Smiles, and it's like that on purpose because we don't want all of our people on the board are volunteer. Nobody gets paid. Little Smiles has one executive director that gets paid, and then a person that works under her that's way underpaid.
Yeah.
So it's not a charity where you're paying for a bunch of people's salaries. That will never be Little Smiles.
That's why you can just go to littlesmiles.org, make a donation there, and know that a story like what she's talking about and a kid who's going into Joe DiMaggio for heart transplant surgery or anything like that, they're going to get something that's going to make their stay better and put a smile on their face.
That they specifically requested.
Wanted to let you know about a walk, the 60 for 60 walk and roll to cure ataxia. Treasure Coast is going to be going on tomorrow. 9:30 a.m. is the meet from JC Park to Jetty Park. Somebody sent us that info. Thank you for that. And I felt bad today. Boy, I just looked up and we were so out of time on the show. We had Chris D'Elia come in and we were talking to the girls in the bikini contest that were beating the shit out of each other with their high-heeled shoes. And that was fascinating.
Great story. I mean, we had the high heel carrying chick call in.
Yeah, so I mean, we had big stuff. So I wanted to say what up to Lulu and Jeannie at the 7-Eleven on Lantana and Congress. Stop by and say hello to them. They listen all the time.
I'll get my Slurpee on. I love to get my Slurpee with the donuts.
So right there by your place, Rosalita's.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell Jay Bird he's now got a 7-Eleven connection.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to abuse it.
This is huge.
Go say hey to Lulu and Jeannie and say you heard it on the podcast. Also, Michael Merrill, I wanted to give a shout out. He's with Palm Beach County Fire Department, Engine 80. They listen every single day. So a couple shout outs I didn't get to on the regular show today. So hopefully you guys find it on the podcast.
Oh man, it's over?
It's over, dude.
But don't worry, we're going to pick this party back up tonight at Blue Martini.
I kind of want to just freeform with y'all. Just kind of just talk, see what happens.
Are we pre-gaming?
I don't know. I tried to say that earlier. People, I don't want to pregame.
We'll see, yeah.
Am I coming to your house and then we're going to Blue?
Let me work out my details. I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll call and see what's going on. We might be able to, or, come by, say, Casa. Maybe I can get some beers up in the fridge or whatever you guys want to drink.
I might be meeting up with a buddy.
I'm a beer and wine kind of house. But yeah, if you're meeting with a buddy,
You have a buddy other than us?
I might, I do. I do have other friends that I might.
How's that?
Bogus.
I know.
Right,
it's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, I'll cancel my plans.
Well, just bring him along, but don't do him in lieu of us.
Okay, I'll change my 4:30. Okay, it sounds good.
Did he ask you first, or did we ask you?
Oh, Kevin, end
I
it.
know,
I
right?
have to do it, buds. Hey, do me a favor. Go this weekend and eat some Bud's chicken and seafood. It's delicious. Try the bird sauce. It tickles my heart when people put stuff up on social media.
Did you see Joe on our Facebook?
I see everyone's stuff, and I love it. Shantae.
Yeah, Shantae did it too.
One of our KVJ Nationers. She put a big post on there.
I love it.
Love it too.
It's just such a fun reward for the kids.
Yeah,
Mags and Rocco both are such huge fans of Bud's. If you want to make your kids happy, take them to Bud's.
I'm in the talks with Philip. They got some big stuff coming up.
I like it.
I have a secret meeting with. I don't know if it's secret, but I have a meeting with him.
It's not secret anymore.
I like to say it's secret because it sounds cooler.
Yeah,
because I'm in the fast food world now, baby.
You are.
Although
I've seen Philip actually listen to your ideas.
It's not fast food, though. I shouldn't have said that. It looks like a fast food place, but it does not taste like fast food.
It's got a drive-through, but it's all made to order.
Yes.
See you tonight, 7 o'clock, Blue Martini City Place. Already got emails from Jennifer and Jessica. They want to call when we get hammered. So you want yours, mail at kvjshow.com. Hopefully see y'all out tonight. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.